What's going on, champions? Welcome back to the channel. So right now we're talking about the smarter, cheaper and easier ways for you to improve the value of your home. So how can you improve the value of your home without breaking the bank? This is the biggest question millions of people are asking right now, wondering how exactly can they make their home worth more without expending so much energy and resources. So what's the cost-effective and simple way to make your home worth more? We're going to talk about that in today's video, so be sure to watch till the very end, especially if you are looking to sell your home. Be sure to watch till the very end to avoid missing any of these important information. Before we jump in, if this is your first time stopping by this channel, welcome. Consider subscribing now to join this amazing community to stay informed on the latest helpful tips for your financial wellness and success. And one more thing, give this video a thumbs up and share this video with other people to help them get this information quicker. So let's jump right into it. So the very first thing people are asking is, what exactly do I have to do to improve my home in a smarter and cheaper way? So when I think about your home value, I'm thinking about two things. The first thing is the appraised value, and the second thing is the perceived value. Let me explain. So the first thing that I said is appraised value, right? So appraised value is the expert analysis that determines how much your home is worth. This is always done by an appraisal, and the banks use your appraised value to determine how much they can loan you money. So how much money they can loan you, that's what the banks use your appraised value for. And this usually goes towards your net worth. Now, the perceived value is what you want to create in the minds of your potential buyers. So in this video, you're going to learn how to increase the perceived value of your home and also improve or increase the appraised value of your home so you can get more money in your pocket and you get a happy buyer. So let's jump right into it. And also, one more thing I want to point out here is that you'll be able to do this in cheaper and inexpensive ways that will cost you less, because most times people have put in thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars into their home only to understand that these were costly mistakes, only for them to realize that these mistakes could have been avoided. So the goal is to help you avoid these mistakes and do this in a cost-effective manner. So let's jump into the very first thing I want to share right now. So the very first thing is refinish, do not replace. So for as much as you can, you want to stay away from replacing stuff, because replacing stuff will cost you a lot of money, especially the big stuff. So you can refinish your floors. Instead of putting in new hardwood floors, you can refinish the existing hardwood floors. Most people don't know this, but you can do it. And you can also refinish your countertops. Instead of replacing the countertops, you can bring them back to life again by refinishing them. And you can also reglaze your bathroom tops. So for those of you who have the fiberglass bathroom, you can reglaze them and make them pop again. So these are some simple things that you can do without breaking the bank, just for a couple $100 or less than a couple $100. Okay, so that's number one. Now, number two is swap out smaller stuff. For the bigger stuff, you want to refinish, you don't want to replace. For the smaller stuff, like your doorknobs, if you have the brass looking doorknobs, you want to replace or swap those out with the brushed nickel. And if you have the yellow incandescent bulbs, you know, the dimmy bulbs, the bulbs that don't really give energy and life when people walk into your place, you want to replace these with cheaper, swap them out with cheaper LED bulbs. This will help improve the appeal and the perceived value of your home when the potential home buyer walks into your property. So number three is shop pre-owned appliances. I cannot emphasize this enough, right? So for as much as you can, you want to stay away from buying brand new appliances with extended warranties in order to boost the value of your home. Because guess what? An LG fridge, the same model, the same make, whatever you want to call it, the same fridge. I just used LG here, but this could be a Samsung, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, whatever. So the same model and make of the refrigerator is going to appraise for the same amount and is going to give the same feel when someone walks into the property. A stainless steel fridge is a stainless steel fridge, it's a stainless steel fridge. A black fridge is a black fridge, it's a black fridge, right? So you get the point. You want to make sure that instead of breaking your bank account to shop for brand new with all extended warranties, and you're planning on selling this home, just put in the pre-owned stuff, shop pre-owned appliances, and save yourself a ton of money and thank yourself in the future. So number four is also very important, and number four is improve safety and security of your home. So what do I mean by this? I'm not saying go in there and start reinforcing the home, putting in rebars and putting in all these guardrails and all this extra stuff. No, what I'm saying is simple stuff, right? Like if you have a loose deck, you want to make sure you just put in the nails are tight and secure. If you have some areas of your fence that look like the panels, the wood is coming apart, you just want to go out there, grab a hammer and make sure that sticks well, because people want to have that sense of security when they walk into a home. People want to feel safe, and when your home looks like it's not falling apart, guess what? You're going to get more for your get more for your home, so more money for your home, right? So next up here is number 5. So number 5 is very important. Most people misunderstand this very concept here. So when it comes to perceived value of your home and also appraised value of your home, curb appeal. So basically going in and redoing your lawn, making sure your lawn is kept low, your lawn, your landscape is good. It matters a lot, but you want to do this in a very cost-effective manner. You don't want to catch yourself out there putting in high maintenance shrubs or plants and all this landscape stuff that's going to break the bank. No, all you got to do is stick to the low maintenance stuff, because remember, potential buyers are looking at your place and they are thinking about the maintenance cost. How much plants do they have to trim? How much flowers? All that stuff, right? You want to make sure your curb appeal is there, but you want to also ensure that your landscaping is the low maintenance stuff, because this will cost you a lot less than the high maintenance stuff. Plant a simple tree. Don't go out there doing extra stuff with hardscaping and rocks and whatnot. Make sure you are saving yourself a ton of money and making your landscape look like, excellent. So number six is clean up and declutter. So what do I mean by this? This is one of the simplest ways to rapidly improve the value and the perceived value or worth of your home. So cleaning up is not going to cost you a ton of money. You could do it yourself. Just clean up, make the space open, declutter, take all the trash away, all the stuff you've been hoarding for years. Take it away. Make sure your home is free and there's enough space for people to move around. Guess what it does? It adds to your square footage, and your square footage adds to the value of your home. When the appraiser sees that there's enough square footage in the home and they can walk around and see the feel and the space that's being created in your home, this has something to do with your home value. So make sure you clean up and declutter. Number seven is also very important. Number 7 is spruce up rough spots. So you want to touch up the rough spots, right? So things like just quick touching up the paint versus you putting in a brand new 2-layer or 2 coats of paint. It's going to cost you a few $1,000s if you hired someone to do it. You can grab the same paint type, go to the paint store, have them match the same paint, and try to touch up the rough spots. And also a very great tip for those of you here who own homes with walk-in closets. Usually coat closets or walk-in closets do not have high traffic, so these areas tend to still maintain a good paint quality. So you want to avoid some of those rooms or closets that seem to have less traffic, because chances are the paint in those areas will still look very good. So a good way to save yourself a lot of money is touch up the rough spots and do not go out there trying to repaint the whole house, because you're going to be breaking the bank and it's not going to get you a lot in the way of the value of your home. So next up here is number 8. Number 8 is also very, very critical, right? So number 8 is boosting the square footage. So let me explain this. Number 8 may seem like a lot of work. Sometimes it could be additions to the property. Sometimes it could be something as simple as repurposing an area that has not been used for living space. So whenever you can take an area in your home that's already existing, so a pre-existing area that's already in the home but it's not serving as a living area, whenever you can turn this into a livable space, it's highly encouraged to do so, especially in the process or when you are trying to sell your home, because this will help get your home appraised for a lot more than you had it previously. So boost your square footage whenever you can do it. So that's another way to do it. Now, last but not the least is number 9. So number 9 is offer buyer credit. So let me unpack this for a second. So buyer credit are some of the concessions you give the buyer. So for instance, instead of you putting in a new dishwasher, a new appliance, you want to make sure you go out there and you offer the buyer what we call the home warranty. So this is known as the home warranty. So the home warranty could be something that's a few $100s that you pay in order to give the buyer a peace of mind, right? So what you're doing is you're saying, hey, look, for 1 year or 2 years of you being in this property, I'm gonna pay for the service to have someone come in and fix anything that breaks in this property within this ramification. So this could be your appliances, your plumbing, your electrical. So guess what this does? This gives your buyer the peace of mind, and it makes them understand that, hey, something in this house still has some value in the way of me getting something out of the repair and maintenance. They don't have to pay for the labor and the materials when things go wrong. And guess what? It puts more money in your pocket. The money you could have used, or you would have used, or you could have used for replacing your appliances or your plumbing or whatnot, you can pocket that money and use it to do other things, invest that, save that, whatever. So this is a very, very bonus tip here that I had to put in here. So most people don't realize it, but whenever you can, and if you can, be sure to offer some buyer credit that will save you a lot of money if you had to fix it before you sold the home. So I hope this helped, and I hope you gained a lot of insight from this video. But the goal is to leave you with simple tips that will make you improve the value, or help you improve the value of your home without breaking your bank account. So if you've enjoyed this video and if you feel like you've gained some valuable insights, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button now to avoid missing out on future videos on this channel. See you in the next video. Stay safe and thank you for watching.